What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're gonna be baking again. I haven't done a baking vlog in a while, actually, and that's because I kind of not stopped. Okay, I'm pretty sure I said this in a vlog before, but I stopped selling at school. So before I was selling at school, and that's how the baking business really started. But no, no more. It's just not really going as good at school, and yeah, it was just going like slow. So I stopped selling at school, but now it's summertime. But now I'm just moving on to like bigger things, kind of, and just doing like party orders and everything. So yeah, there is levels to this, and we were at level 1 selling at school, and I got to level 2 with some party orders like the wedding we did and just other party orders that I done. But now I need to move up and like just work on party orders. And yeah, I'm gonna start. I was supposed to make business cards. Well, okay, so before it was Bellows Baked Goods, but now Emmanuel stopped baking. So he was like, you and Sarah can do whatever y'all want with the business. But Sarah has her own kind of, it's called Sweetly Covered by Sarah. Sweetly Covered by Sarah, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'm gonna put the correct name right here. But that's her Instagram. And then I think we're gonna still use Bellows Baked Goods, maybe, but I think we're also just gonna use our own. So I'm gonna make a new Instagram for like my new baking business. I'm gonna make business cards and all that. So yeah, but now we're about to make an order today. If you read the title, we are going to be making a $300 cookie order. And yeah, it's really 2 different orders, but they're very similar, so I'm gonna just do them together, and like they're both gonna get them tomorrow. So right now it is currently June 7th, 1:13. I am starting a little later in the day than I thought I would be, but it's okay, And these are the orders. So the first guy, he wants 12 chocolate chip and 12 white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. And then the other guy wants 24 chocolate chip cookies and 12 red velvet macadamia nut cookies. So we have a lot of cookies to make. In total, that's 60 cookies. Yeah. But guys, let me tell you, this morning I woke up, my neck hurts so bad right now. Like, actually, like I can't even like turning it right. Oh my gosh, like turning my head right hurts so bad. Like it actually, like it's like in bad pain. And I think I slept well. Obviously I did sleep wrong, but it hurt so bad, and like I can't even like really like, oh, that hurts to like put it up and like move it right. Like, oh my gosh. So if I'm moving a little weird or just like trying to like stretch my neck out, sorry, it just really hurts. But I did take some medicine, and hopefully it'll go down. But that's really it. I'm excited because I actually haven't baked in a while, and like now that I'm moving on to only like big orders like this, like I'm excited. So yeah, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn post notifications on. I need like a proper intro, like after this part goes an intro and then the next clip of me, but we'll get into that more. But I'll see y'all in the kitchen when we start. Boom. Now we're in the kitchen. Okay, so since I have to do 36 chocolate chip cookies, I'm gonna start with a ×2 and see where I go. I know that ×2 not gonna make 36, obviously, but I don't want to like overload this thing. And I also just want to see where times 2 gets me. Like if times 2 gets me halfway, then I can do another times 2. If it's like too much or too much little, too much or too little, then I know that more or less, you know? But we're gonna start with a times 2. Okay, now I have my 2 sticks of butter, and I'm gonna go melt these. I'll be right back. Okay, now I have my butter melted, and I usually like melt it all the way down because that's how you get like more of a chewy cookie. And then I go with like a little spatula so I can get everything. You know, we don't want to waste that thing. Okay. Now put that in the sink. And then, well, yeah, 1 cup sugar. I have to remember I'm timing it by 2 because a lot of the times I forget. So 1/2 cup sugar, or 1 cup sugar. Sorry. And then 1 cup brown sugar as well. So 1 cup brown sugar, and then you get that mixed up into this bowl. Now 2 eggs. Hold on. I just usually like put the shells on a plate or something. Just gonna spin this to get this out of the way.
You want to attack it today?
I don't want no shells. Okay. Let me go wash my hands. Okay. Now I put the vanilla. And I never measure my vanilla. That's probably why I run out so fast. That's okay. This is a new one. That's good. Now that's done. And that seems like a good amount. And now we can mix. Guys, sometimes when I'm baking, I feel like I'm on Feeding Starving Celebrities. And if you know what that is, you know what that is. If you don't, you should be ashamed of yourself. But if you guys just saw, well, right now, it came out yesterday. But like, by time, maybe if I blow up and get famous, not famous, but like, you know, have a good amount of subscribers, it'll be a long time ago. But if you don't know what Feeding Starving Celebrities is, it's Gwen Blackwell's little show on YouTube, and she brings celebrities, and she like cooks with them and feeds them, and it's so funny. But yesterday's episode was with the Measley brothers, Peyton and Max. Yes, that was the best thing ever. Like, I actually laughed so hard watching that. That was so good. But, you know, we're manifesting to be on that show one day, you know? I need to be. Gwen, I will be on that show one day. And yeah. And I'll show her my cool baking skills. But now, okay. So, we got the vanilla, we got the egg, boom, boom, boom. Now we need 1 1/2 cup flour. But times 2, obviously. So 1 1/2 cup. But yeah, I tend to like forget a lot of times when I'm doing a times 2 or times 3, and then like I'll just do like one of one ingredient. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I have to do times 2. But it's okay. But guys, it's been summertime and it's actually been really, really good. Let me update you guys. So we're going on our 2nd week of summer. Today's Sunday and tomorrow's Monday, so it'll be our 2nd week of summer, and it's been so good. Last week, like, it actually felt like so weird because I think it's going by, wait, is it going, wait, I'm pretty sure it's going by slow, because last week, oh yeah, last week I was like did we end school? So okay, pretend we're in last week, so the 1st week of summer. So I'm like, did we end school last week or 2 weeks ago? And I looked at my calendar and it was last week that we ended school, and I thought it was 2 weeks ago. So that means, wait, does that mean it's going by fast or slow? I don't know. But all I know is that last week it felt like so long. It felt, no. Wait guys, I'm confusing myself, but I don't know. But last week it felt so long and it felt like I've been out of school for like a while, you know? So that's really good. And I've just been enjoying my summer. Last week, I ended my tutoring for the PERT test for dual enrollment, and tomorrow I actually take my reading PERT test. I passed the writing. I think I said that before. Now, just put all the dry ingredients, and I put the flour. And next is baking soda. Yeah, like I said, finished that, and now tomorrow I am gonna do the test. What else? Nothing really. I've just been relaxing. And now, baking soda is what I have. Half a teaspoon, but I'm just doing 1 teaspoon. Sorry. Now, you just have to add like the chocolate chips. Everything. Whenever I'm making, let's see back how I open. And this is one. We're going to see how much this makes, and then we'll go on from there. These either, but it says actually it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's like 1 cup. Now that's all done. Now I'm gonna go roll them and I'll see you after. Okay, now we have all the cookies. We have a little bit left over. So this is 12, and that's probably gonna make like, I really don't know, but we'll see where we are after that. But for right now, minute timer. And boom. So I'll see you guys once they come out and once I'm putting more in and like baking more. But yeah, I'll see you. Boom. These are the cookies. All done. So now I'm just going to roll out the rest of that, and then I'll be back when I'm making more because I'm obviously gonna have to make more, and I'll just figure that out. But yeah, so next time you see me, I'll be making more. Bye. Hey guys, so it's been a little bit. I kind of forgot / was just like in my zone, you know? Like I kind of forgot to record the rest of me making the cookies, but just the chocolate chip ones. But I was also just like trying to get it done because now it's 3:43. So it's been a little bit, but that timer that you see right here is for the last bit of the chocolate chip cookies. I had to make more than expected because like, not more than expected, but like, well, kind of. Like I had to make another batch because it didn't equal 36. So that's that last batch, and now I'm just waiting for that to be done. I just kind of wanted to get that done, but now after that's done, I'm gonna move on to white chocolate macadamia nuts, and then after that red velvet macadamia nuts cookies, and that'll be it. But yeah, but I'll see you guys when I'm starting to make the white chocolate macadamia nuts and taking out those chocolate chip cookies. But yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, now moving on to the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. And for this recipe, I only need 1 stick of butter and fourth cup. This is my first time making these cookies, so hopefully they turn out good. But I think they will. No brown sugar, so next is egg, but I'm a little butter. 1 egg.
Finally, this gets through to her. Remember the trash bags where Antonio's body was wrapped in?
Dump the butter. So yeah, now we need 1 egg. Egg.
With no more answers forthcoming, the detectives leave her alone in the living room, where she continues to talk.
So now we need a little bit of vanilla. And we mix this. 1/4 cup flour. Flour all over my So now 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. Right? Baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. And 1 teaspoon cornstarch.
Just like John, she's inventing reasons why the physical evidence might implicate her. This directly contradicts what John had told the detectives, but she had no idea what had happened to Antonio in the documents.
Salt. And we let that mix. Add my chopped up macadamia nuts. I'll just put some in there. And then we're gonna put white chocolate chips. 2 packs in here. But now, yeah, this is not making well. I'll have to double it. We'll roll these now, and I'll show you guys them roll once they're done. They look pretty cool.
Want to give you, one last chance to make sure that they haven't left anything out because, like
I'll be
we
back.
said, you didn't.
Okay, these are the macadamia, white chocolate macadamia nut cookies rolled out, and I'll see you once they're done. And now they're done. So I just put chocolate chips on top of them, and I had to make another batch because that's not 12. But yeah, those are the white macadamia nut cookies. And yeah, and then I'll see you guys when I'm making the red velvet ones. Yeah. Hey guys, so I accidentally forgot to record the red velvet. I'm so sorry. But I was trying to rush. But the red velvet are in there now. You can see them, kind of. And these are all the chocolate chip cookies. They were like spread out, but I had to put the white macadamia nuts so they can like cool down. We have white macadamia nuts and then chocolate chip cookies. So we're almost done. So now I basically just have to, hold on, that's a little lopsided. I just have to okay, this camera is being weird. Now I just have to clean, and that's really it. And I can show you, I'll show you the guys the cookies after they come out. And yeah, but we have quite a mess, like a big mess. All these dishes, well, those are not my dishes, but I'm gonna clean them. But like these are the dishes that I have. But yeah. Yeah, but now these are cooking. I'm gonna go clean, and then I'll come back when these are done, and that's really it. But I'll see you guys when they're done. Okay, guys. Now these are the red velvet cookies, the red velvet macadamia nut cookies. Now I'm just transferring them over here. So right here, right, they'll stack the chocolate chip cookies. Look at the amount of chocolate chip cookies because I don't have enough drying rack or cooling racks. But yeah, I'm just bringing you these. This is a closer look. But they look good. I'm all done now. Basically, I just have to clean. I cleaned the counter, as you can see. It's all clean. and I just have to wash my dishes and get these cookies packaged. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how I'm gonna package them. I think I'm gonna put them in those like tin pans. Okay, so these are all the cookies: chocolate chip, red velvet macadamia, white chocolate macadamia. So, a close up on the cookies. But that's the end of the video, and yeah, thank you so much for coming along with me and watching this video and coming along with me to cook all these cookies. This was a big order, but I've done bigger. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.